Eychimo's Adventures is now live. Multi-streaming with
Okay, we're playing around with custom resolutions here, so. But anyway, that's what we're doing. Probably stream's not quite right. Close comms. Comms are pretty much useless at this resolution. I can't read the names of them, but I do not use in-game chat in VR anyway. That's what Discord's for. I'm trying to squeeze a few more frames per second out of this terrible, terrible frame rate patch. And it is a little bit better. I mean, headset's running fine. I mean, I'm getting good frame rates in my headset, and that's what matters. But the game's not running all that. I mean, it's just very poorly optimized. Alright, let's, yep, this patch is very poorly optimized. Let's, you know what, we still got the freelancer. Let's take it out to, Levski. B2. Like I said, its patches runs very poorly, even if not in VR. And then when you're in VR, you take a 20 frame rate hit in Z normal or Z adaptive. If you're running it in 3D, which I cannot do streaming now because of this patch, it'd be down another 10, 15. Which it looks gorgeous in geometry mode, but this is a custom resolution. And it's a weird one. 1920 by 1200. That's why the stream's got black edges, because it's not quite set for this resolution. I don't normally run this resolution. I'm just trying to get this patch up where it's much better on the frame rate, and I'm running around 30 now in game. My headset's running 80 to 82. Which for me is fine. 3.82 without just running 1440p standard. 1440p, I would run, geez, Olisar, I'd run damn near 50 frames per second even in VR. Startup.
Acknowledged.
I mean, everything looks okay. You notice I don't have any wrist. See that? I'm invisible wrist. Ooh. So, like I say, it's, star map.
Activating now.
It's not perfect, but like I say, trying to make it playable. It's, yeah, okay, close mobile. Close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Doesn't like it when I put things too close together. Okay, whoops. Don't have this joystick in position. Guess we better do that. Yeah, not great frame rates. This patch is very poorly optimized. What, I got rain on my damn ship? Oh, come on. Now, was this really necessary to screw up the little view you have in a freelancer with your damn shit? Take off. Take off.
Ascending. Extracting
Jesus
modules.
Christ, you
Handing
can't
me
even
on.
see a, you know, I do not understand why they do things in this game. Look at the view out of this thing. Range.
Collecting data.
Jesus. Now I got rain on my cockpit windows and I'm nowhere near it. I'm in space, for God's sakes. Jump.
Jumping.
Do not understand. I have no idea why this ship is still in game. Yeah, see, normally in VR, in QT, I would get 50 plus frames per second. We're only getting 36, 34. Yeah, pretty bad. Like I said, but headset's getting 84, 83, 84. You can't see the, you can't see Warpex's. I got its counter on, frame rate counter on, as well as RT, ST. You can't see the in-game headset because I'm not running in a mirror. But I can see it, and that's all that matters. Yeah, see, normally I'd be 50 plus in quantum travel, 3.82. This is how badly optimized this is. Another 15, 20 frame rate hit. Pretty bad. And I am running super sampling at 1.5. I could kick it back down to 0 and the frame rate would probably come up a few more frames per second. But I really like the sharpness I get running super sampling, even though it does hit your frame rates a little bit. At 1.5, it's not that big a hit with enough video card. I got a 5700 XT, so you get a couple frames per second hit by super sampling at that level. Now, if you kick it up all the way to 2, it would take a really big hit, and it's not necessary to kick it up that high if you're using it. Like I say, some things just right on the screen right, but that's okay. And for whatever reason, Star Citizen is not very centered. Even on your monitor, everything's offset a little bit, so I don't know. But yeah, we're way down on frame rates of what I'm used to, but like I say, look at these windows. You can't even see out of them anymore. Jesus Christ. I have never seen any game that goes out of their way to restrict your vision so much. Whether it's snow, fog, ice, that just doesn't make sense why they would do that, unless they're hiding their LODs. I mean, they are very piss poor. Very short range. Is that what they're trying to do? Make people not see that you have no really visual range in this game? Things have to get pretty close. I mean, it's possible that's their design. They're trying to hide their flaws. I don't know, but something's not right. You have artists that do a very good job. Without all this bullshit blocking your visual, it really is very pretty and attractive in this world. But they hide everything with fog and shit. I just don't understand it. Why you would want to hide your... Now this is Levski. It's going to be worse than Olisar, I'm sure. much as I hate to admit it. Yeah, they really need to go in here and try to fix this frame rate crap. And they need to take all this shit off your canopies. Range.
Collecting data.
Just don't understand why they go out of their way to make it so you can't see nothing. Jump.
Jumping.
Yeah, just can't get the frame rates up high enough. Very, very poorly optimized, this patch. No wonder they have so much desyncages problems. Everybody's struggling to get frame rates. Range.
Collecting data.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd be getting 50 here without being in VR, but I don't play it on a monitor. I have no desire to play this game on a monitor. It takes the fun out of it. I love the immersion you get playing in VR. I love the 3D. I didn't back this game years ago for playing on a monitor. I believed Chris Roberts when he said they were going to VR it. Well, that's put off 5 to 10 years now because they're incapable of making the game, or the engine's incapable of doing it. And looking at the frame rate right now, I think both the developers and the engine itself are just, they're not up to the task.
So you're gonna ditch me for some other space game?
I'm not
DW.
gonna, no, I'm just saying, I play, don't get me wrong, I play Dual Universe, and it's been interesting. I mean, you can't say a whole lot because it's NDA. When they allow us to stream something and record it and put it out, I will. I just, it's going to be a finished game by the end of the year is what they're looking for. And it really is interesting. I mean, believe it or not, Star Citizen probably has better graphics, more fine graphics, you know what I mean, when you can see things. But I think Dual Universe will be fun. I mean, everything in the game is stuff you make. You make your own ships, you make your own, you make your own, you can make cities, you can make space stations. It's just going to be, I just think it's going to be a fun game. And don't get me wrong, it may not be. The people playing it make a big difference. But yeah, I think it's cropping up to be a very interesting game. And like I say, they doing what Star Citizen can't get done. They're on one shard. They don't have instancy. Everybody that goes into the game is on the same server or group of servers. I mean, everybody's in the same universe. There's no instances per se. So, but no, I'm not gonna quit playing Star Citizen. Hell, I play Elite Dangerous once in a while, although I don't like it as much because it's just
I have an issue with the Prowler. I cannot claim it anywhere but the last place it was left. I can spawn it there.
Oh wow. Won't let you claim it anywhere. I don't think there's a fix for that, or a workaround. You can only spawn it where you land it. And it won't. How about, can you claim it? Well, can you summon it to the pad then claim it? You understand what I mean? Go ahead and summon the ship, put it on the pad, and then see if you can reclaim it. That might open it up for everywhere else. That might be worth a try. No guarantee that'll work, of course, but yeah, if you could reclaim it when it's on the pad, once the ship's reclaimed, it should be spawnable everywhere, right?
I forgot how to play Elite. It's such a steep learning curve for me.
Yeah, I haven't played in a while either. I go back in, I've got to start from scratch. I'll have to go back through the tutorials It is really involved as far as learning curve. You're absolutely right. Much worse than this game, I think. Um, and I'm not really that interested in it until they get space legs. I mean, supposedly this fall we will be able to get our characters outside of the ship. As it is right now, it's just, I don't know, it's like all the older space MMOs and stuff, or space games, even the newer ones. You're basically your ship. You never get out of it. Well, that's gotten old, you know. So, but like I say, they're going to put in space legs. Now, I don't know if they're just going to give space legs so you can walk around in your ship and stuff. Now, that'll be interesting, or in other ships. But I don't know that they're going to have any FPS stuff at first. I think they're just going to put in the space legs and see how it works out. But yeah, like I say, I go back into Elite Dangerous now. I don't remember nothing. It's a matter of I'll have to go through the tutorials again just to get the basic shit down. Permission to land. God, frame rates are terrible. Okay, here I can see what's wrong with this. Running this in VR mode. I gotta use edge peak. Close bubble glass.
Closing mobiGlass.
Or I don't have to edge peek in landing mode.
The landing gear is
God, frame rates are bad. I'm running a custom resolution to see if I can get them kicked up a little more. I'm running, what is it? I got it set at 920, 1200, and I'm still getting terrible frame rates. I mean, my headset's running good. It's making up the difference. I mean, so it's not as bad as it would be if I was just playing it on a monitor. But it doesn't, like I say, this patch, they need to optimize some shit. It's pretty bad. Yeah, you can see I'm getting 20. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I kind of like the new ladder. You know, it seems like we have more control with it. I don't know. Come on down.
Oh, good. Welcome.
Power down.
powering down.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
Yeah, they need to put out a patch to optimize this some, or optimize it server side. They'll probably do most of it server side. But yeah, this patch is really bad. Frame rates. Like I said, it looks like for me it's down a good 15, 20 from what 3.82 was. See, I'm running 26 and I normally run 40 plus here in Levski. And we still have the free freelancer in the stables. The only reason I took it out. I figure if I come down here and I might do Rico. If the mission shows up. Last time I was here, I don't think it showed up. And I'm coming here to Plus. I want to check the armor place to see if they have the gold legs for, you know. I've got the whole set now except the gold legs for medium armor. And I'm sure they're in the game somewhere, I just don't know where. Yeah, frame rates are terrible. Like I said, if it wasn't for ASW, this wouldn't be playable. And I haven't run into it where I couldn't run the game without ASW. But yeah, this is not good. Hopefully they'll optimize it. I don't know why they would have released this without optimizing it, but Normally, the game runs better in the PU than it does in the PTU, but it runs just as bad. I mean, I imagine in the PTU they have more stuff running to keep track of shit, you know? So I think that's why the PTU historically has lower frame rates, but normally it gets a jump once it goes to the PU, and it actually is just as bad. I mean, as you can see, it's not god awful for me. I mean, I'm not stuttering every three steps, but it's nice when you can, the game runs faster. I tried to play a couple times last night and just kept getting 30K. Oh, excuse me, disconnects all the time. Finally just gave up in disgust. And we played for a long time there yesterday and didn't get any disconnects. So I don't know what the deal was last night, but it was terrible. Okay. Go down to, yeah, I'm in full VR mode instead of immersive, so the menus work a little different. Okay. Arms. See, I want legs. So why am I looking at arms? Duh. Yeah, why am I looking at arms when I want the legs? Menus are working better. They were really shitty yesterday. Well, there's black ones, which I have. So obviously the ones I want are not here. Sometimes the wood ones are the gold ones, but yep, nope, they're not here.
They should be there. I wrote it down as Levski.
Oh, the ADP ones, the heavy ones are here. You're absolutely right, but see, I'm looking for the medium legs. But yeah, see, they're here for the heavy armor. But they're not here for the medium armor. Change view. Change view.
Roger that. Roger
See,
that.
I'm running the, let's see if I can swing it around a little bit. Whoops. Oh, come on. I'm trying to find the keys board without touching it. See, I'm using the medium. And there's legs for these too, I'm sure, but I've just got the black ones on. See, I got the medium helmet, medium torso and arms. The only thing I don't have is the legs. And I think it looks pretty good. Although I have noticed the space between the gloves and the bracers. See the space between it? They're invisible.
Yeah, I see it's missing.
Yeah, it's invisible. So underneath this, you can't see me. But yeah, I have the undersuit on, of course. You can see the gold and black undersuit, but I'm missing the gold legs. Yeah, it looks different than the heavy, and I have the heavy set. But the helmet and everything looks different, and I think to me it just looks better. And I have learned to behave myself in FPS, but I can switch it out if I need to, which is always good. Change view.
Roger that.
But I haven't found the legs yet. I have checked Olisar, I have checked here, I checked not Everest Harbor, and I checked Lorville. What's the other place? I guess one of the R&R stations. Oh, I checked out there. No, I haven't checked Microtech yet. I did check one of the R&Rs, but I forget which one. And for anybody watching the stream, they're looking for water in Levski. There it is. Only place in Levski you can buy water, and you cannot buy food here, period. So, people where I've seen people asking in the forums where Lesky doesn't have anything. But yes, it does have water, just doesn't have food. Yeah, these frame rates are terrible.
You want to do this mission I have with me real quick?
What do you got?
An investigation at Kovalax. It's a little run through, and
Oh,
it's
I've done that.
single person. Oh,
I've done that. That's the one out there at, is that the investigation where you go out to the destroyed space station? I forget what it's called. It's out there by, let's see, what is it, Daymar? It's out at Daymar, around
yeah.
Daymar. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That one's fun.
It's worth 8,000 now. It was worth a lot less.
Oh, yeah, it was only worth a couple thousand before. It was very low paid. But yeah, that mission's a lot of fun if that's the investigation out there at that.
I'll usually do that, and then I'll look for the package one, because there's usually a package one. I think those are worth more.
Oh, I didn't know there was a package one out there, but yeah, I've done that several times. It's fun. Get to explore the derelict station.
Yeah, it's called Finished Delivery for Kovalax, and it's worth $5,000.
Oh, well, sure. I'll fly out there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like I say, I wish they'd optimize the frame rates, but probably is not going to happen, is it?
I don't know. Maybe in time.
Like I say, normally when they release to the PU runs better than the PTU does, frame rate wise. It's been my experience, and I'm sure in the PTU they have extra stuff in the code because they're checking everything. So that's why I always figured why the PU ran better on the same patch. But yeah, it just needs to be optimized. Yeah, somebody who probably gets seasick or stuff probably wouldn't like it at all. Except.
Accepted.
She wasn't listening.
You know what? I think I'll come out there, and I think we'll take my Valkyrie out there because it's got the side doors. We can just
pop out. Sure.
I just want to get this Prowler out of Port Olisar, because once Port Olisar becomes popular again, people are going to want to try to steal.
Yes. Like I say, you may be able to spawn it and then claim it. I know if it's at that port, you can't claim it unless it's on the pad. But maybe if you put it on the pad, you can go in and claim it. That's the only workaround I can think of.
I was thinking about self-destructing it.
Well, I guess you could do that. Yeah, I guess that would work. Well, that might make it unspawnable, period, though. You know how you might wind up with a duplicate.
I think that's what's going to end up happening, because, like I said, I went to all these other ports and tried to claim it. It wouldn't claim, but if I go back to the origin port, it'll claim, or it'll spawn there.
Yeah,
can't claim it, but
well, you'll be able to claim it after you spawn it. Put it on the pad, and it should claim. Should. No guarantee. And if that doesn't work, you're right. Just take off and backspace. Yeah, that'll be your only choice. Yeah, so we're really double digits now, low double digits. God. Really, really bad. Oh well, such is life. Whoops. Why did you do that?
so I think I'm going to do that now before I come out there and get too far, because this thing is so slow.
Well, I can fly back to Olisar real easy. As far as that goes, it won't take, I can probably get to Olisar just as quick as you, if you're not already there.
Well, I'm just going to respawn there. I'm gonna put this in self-destruct, then leave, and then or kill myself, and then go from.
Mobile glass.
Open moby glass.
I haven't seen Rico's mission in a while. I don't know if I got it. Maybe I do. Nope. I wonder why. Did they turn her off? I did not see. I did not see it in the patch notes, but you know they like to. They like to turn things off when they. See, I've been out here for a while. It should have.
I have it. Rico Battaglia.
Yeah, that's her. You have it?
Yep.
Maybe I've done too many of them. I mean, I don't know. You know. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I've just done too many. Ran out of them. I don't know. Huh. Used to, whenever I got out in this area, she'd pop up, but she hasn't popped up in a few. I don't know why. She might be mad at me.
Yeah, it looks like I lost my prowler.
Now it won't. Now you don't have it at all.
Nope, I can't claim it. It won't claim. It just, you hit file claim, it doesn't start to count. I'm not doing a reset account. I ain't making this much money to fucking do.
No. It just messes up anyway. That thing is so buggy from what I've read that everybody's having a problem once they reset.
I figure they'll eventually patch this and it'll probably be
Yes.
fixed by.
Yes. Yes, that's probably true. They're going to fix. Yeah, people are going to are complaining already. I'm sure they got all kinds of things on the IC. I am sure. So, but yeah, I wouldn't. I sure wouldn't reset. Yeah, from what I've read about the reset, it creates all kinds of bugs. Yeah, that step is not a step you want to take. Yeah, wish we could get some frame rates out of this. Yeah, like I say, I'm trying a custom resolution. I just don't see it's doing me any good. Let's see. I can switch it back, and I bet the frame rates are the same. But the frame rates are the same. Like I say, it's just bad. Yeah, still the same. I mean, if they're changed, they're 1 or 2 frames. Like I say, it's just can't get them up there. Just amazes me. This patch is using so much RAM and so much video RAM. It really is way up there in the stratosphere. Yep. What you gonna do?
I'll have to see if I can swap out or check to see what engines this Valkyrie has, because it's faster than the.
Maybe a mass issue too. It may have a lot less mass.
Yeah, you could be right. They probably haven't balanced it yet.
But it could just be the quantum drive. But the faster quantum drive use a whole lot more fuel. If you got plenty of fuel, you know, like it doesn't matter in a Connie or the Cutlass Red, I found that I've got enough fuel. It didn't make any difference. I could put fast QT drives in, but I tried putting a faster one in the Avenger Renegade, and I just found out I couldn't go anywhere. I mean, where I could go really fast, but I couldn't even cross the star system. Couldn't go from Olisar to Hurston, so yeah, without stopping. So what time I gained in quantum travel, I just ate up having to stop and get fuel.
Okay, so that has an Odyssey. My Valkyrie has an Odyssey, and this has a no.
Yeah, it's definitely the Odyssey is the fast one, faster one, I think. Yes, I think that's one I tried in the Avenger. It may be the wrong size for the Prowler. That may be a small one, I think. I should still have it in inventory. Let me check here. I should have all them in inventory. That's on the PU. Marble glass.
Open movie glass.
Let's see what I got here. Inventory. Should still be here. Propulsion. Let's see, I got an expedition in here. Uh-oh, it says I don't have any. What happened to them? Huh.
I don't know. I redid all my ship weapons yesterday, and that took a good hour or two because I had to equip them and then exit back to main menu and then get back in because it was
Right.
not saving.
Yep. I had the same problem. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing I don't have. Says I don't have the quantum drives. Here they are. Beacon, Drift, Expedition, and EOS. Is it the Beacon that's a fast one? One of them is. Size 3, Stealth. It might be the Beacon that's the fast one. Size 1. The Drift is faster, but still use too much. I'm not sure what the E one.
I was looking at my Valkyrie.
The Crossfield is the fast one. The Odyssey is faster, and then the Bolin is the slowest one. The Bolin comes on the Cutlass Red and the Connie both. And I put Crossfields on them. Crossfield is the fastest one for medium size. I don't know if it's the extreme fastest, but it's works really good in the Cutlass Red and the Connie. But the Bolin was really bad. Let's see what this on. Freelancer has the. My Freelancer is the one that has the Odyssey, which is pretty good quantum drive. But the Freelancer stock has the Odyssey. But the Crossfield's the fast one. But it, you got to have. But see, both the Connie and the Cutlass Red hold over 2,500 units of quantum fuel, so who cares? Might care when you have to go to different systems, but as far as in system, yeah, it never uses enough to run out of fuel. And you can get the Odyssey, I think, at Olisar. I mean, the Crossfield. But it depends on how much fuel you carry. I'd say if you carry 2,000 units, you can run it easy. Not have to worry about fuel. Yeah, the Crossfield not only cools down faster than the Bolin, it cuts the quantum travel time damn near in half.
I'm so new to this game that I got stuck in Lorville earlier and got DCED.
Yeah, you'll get DC'd all the time, especially. It's easy for the server to lose you. The frame rates are so bad in this patch that, uh, yeah, it's easy to get DC'd. Uh, and if you haven't been to Lorville a few times, you get lost in there so bad. You know, first time you go there, it's like, oh my God, where is everything? Where am I? How do I get back to my ship? But
All right, I'm here. It's either pad 2 or 3.
either pad 2 or 3. Okay, I'll try 2 first.
Yeah, because there's only 4 of them in here, right?
Right. Yeah, the ones closest are 3 and 4. 1 and 2 are the farther away ones, and I think 3 and 4 are the smallest ones. Why aren't you showing up for me? If you'd show up, it'd make difference. I don't see you on the. Okay, you're not in 3.
How are you using your joystick? I got into a freelancer earlier and couldn't get the damn thing to take off with my Thrustmaster Warthogs.
You have to set them up properly. I'm using dual joysticks. I have my, let's see, what have I got? I got forward and back throttle on the left stick, and on the hat I have up and down for thrust. So you'll need to switch one of them in key bindings. You'll have to bind your, I forget what they call it, strafe, up and down, bind it to a rocker switch on your Warthogs, or bind it to a hat switch. Strafe up and down, strafe left and right. And put your throttle forward and back on the y-axis. Yeah, I guess it's y-axis. That's how I do it. Like I say, I'm using dual joysticks. So. But it's basically the same, and you may have to reverse it. You may find out when your throttle is on forward and back strafe, and don't bind throttle, bind forward and back strafe. Those are the ones you want bound to make them work properly. And you may have to reverse the axis. You're not on 3 or 4. So
It was like the second one in the middle.
that should have been. We'll try 2. Yeah, the 2 closest to the break should be 3 and 4. 3, 4, 3. We're trying 2 now.
So 1, 2 are in the center, and 3 and 4 on the outside.
Yeah, it's really weird. Okay, here is 2. And you're still not here. And I'm walking all the way in because I know they park ships on the opposite end. Okay, we'll try 1. I mean, I really did go into both 3 and 4, so. Hopefully it's not a
I think they'd have some, like, symmetrical number.
Yeah, and I don't understand why you're not showing up. You know, I look around to see your marker, and your marker's not showing up.
I subbed to you on YouTube cause you use VR.
Yeah,
and followed you on Twitch.
Yeah,
I want to use my VR for this game as well.
Yes, it takes a little bit of frustration to get it set up. Okay, 1 and 2, you're not here. Let's go back to 3 and 4. I hope it's not a desync. It can be frustrating to set it up to get it working properly, but it's really not that bad. I mean, I say that because I've been using VorpX for years, so that's probably unfair. You know, you get used to something that's really simple to set up. So I probably shouldn't say it's easy, but once you learn the program, it is. Okay, we got a ship out in 3 now. That's you, I guess. Is that you?
Yeah, I see you.
You're
I can see your
only
mark.
getting 30 FPS max, lol.
Yeah, it's this. This is a terrible patch. It is god awful. Normally in VR here in Levski, I'm getting 40, 45, 50. This patch has really butchered the frame rates. I forget how to get in a minute. In there,
It's in the back.
in the back.
Yeah, it's not like the Prowlers doesn't just have a side entrance. It sucks.
Yeah, now the difference is my headset is I'm getting 83, 85 in my headset. My prescriptions are ready, no doubt. Okay, we're in. Climbing up here. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the seat down here, so go ahead and kill me. It's your crime stat. Let us go. Well, you ain't got the doors open yet? What's wrong with you? And
I
really...
wanted to share the mission, but the mission ran out of time. One of them.
Oh, well that sucks. Took me that long to walk down here, huh? Well, yeah, I guess I did chase... Yeah, with this ship, you don't really need the other one. They're both drop ships, and this one has beds in it. Oh, the other one's kind of cool looking. You know, like I say.
Yeah, this one's got more room.
But the other one looks like a robin with a bird of prey or something. Well, it's determined to put me down the ladder. Come on. Alright, let me find the on switch. Power on. Okay.
This ship reminds of the Halo UNSC
So I
Covenant
was
drop
looking
ship.
through the
My
weapons
favorite
on this,
ship.
and it says I got 4 empty weapons, but I don't see them, and they're turrets, and all my turrets have gone.
Says, well, you... Well, I don't know. Yeah, well, you had the 2 side turrets that are remote, right? There were guns on them
Hey,
the other...
do you want to check your personal tab and see if you have that PI thing?
Mobile glass.
Open mobi-glass.
Boop, boop, boop. Oh, no, I don't. Mine worth take. I got mercenary and maintenance. I have no investigations. Well, I have one in normal. Client. All I have is missing clients in general. But I don't see the Kovalex mission. Damn.
Yeah, this usually pops up in the personal.
Yeah, I have no...
Did you accept the one that I...
Oh, I didn't know. Send it again. I've had this open, so I didn't see it. Accept.
Accepted.
Got it now. Yeah, here's a case that you're not showing, your marker's not showing up for me. Now, you know, it happens occasionally, but...
I always notice it happens like when I join on you and then we party up in here.
And that could be the reason. Could be Levski. Exit seat.
Affirmative.
We'll go down and see if go grab one of the remote turrets. Whoops. See if we get a better view. Power on in a remote tournament. Oh yes, much better view out here.
Last night when I was playing, somebody was complaining that they kept getting EMP'd by some...
Well, they didn't destroy.
They're gonna have. It's gonna be just like the quantum travel disruptors.
Yep.
You're going to get a crime stat when you use it. That's what we're working.
They're gonna get a crime stat for you. Well, you would if it's not a
Well, if you're
NPC.
pulling a
Yeah.
a good.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it is a crime if you're attacking a green target.
Did you program voice commands as well, or is that built in game?
No, I'm using a program called Voice Attack. So yes, I had to program. You can buy packs, but I programmed my own because I didn't like theirs. It was too convoluted. It was just a mess of everything. But no, I made my own commands. But the program's only a $10 program. I think that's all it costs. And you can actually, if you're only going to use one database, you can use it for free. Voice Attack. It's free for one profile. If you're only going to use it in Star Citizen, you really don't need to pay for it unless you're going to buy an add-on pack, and then you have to register Voice Attack to be able to do that. But you can make your own sound files, commands. Now, my sound files, when you hear my AI answer, is from an HCS voice pack. It's Eden, but I don't use their command profiles because I think they're really, really bad. So I went through and made my own and then just picked the sound files I wanted to use. So it's more streamlined. It doesn't fall over itself trying to do commands, where theirs does. I just, like I say, theirs are just, wow. Plus, I like to use the commands I want to use. I don't want to use theirs. See, they don't give you a choice to edit it, to change things, to say, like, I simply say forward shields, and I want my shields to go forward. They have 3 or 4 commands you got to give to do the same thing. Just like takeoff, I've got mine set off that my ship will take off. It'll raise landing gears and everything. Theirs is not so simple. So I have got the point that I just don't like theirs. And people use theirs all the time, don't get me wrong, it just didn't fit my play style. I like voice commands to be simple. I don't want them to have to be I don't have to want to say a sentence to get the commands to do something. But yeah, you can actually get the program for free. If you want to use it for more than one program, like say you want to use it. Like I play flight sims, I use it. I use it in X-Plane 11. I use it in DCS World, so I have more than one profile. But if I was just using it for Star Citizen, I could use it for free. And it's pretty much a must for VR. I mean, when you're playing on the monitor, you have full access to your keyboard. It's not an issue. But in VR, I can't see the keyboard, and I sure as hell don't remember where every key is. So I have to use it.
Well, I just got that PI wanted again, and it looks like it's not a shareable.
Let me see. Mobile glass. Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
See if it showed up for me. I do have an invest PI want it. 8,000 credits.
What's your thoughts on the gray market? I really want a 600i.
We'll see if we can both do it. I mean, I already
I
accepted
got
mine.
it. Yeah, I accepted it. And it's not allowing me to share either.
Because they say he was at fault. It's ridiculous. There is no way that's true. I know my husband.
I don't see why we both can't do it.
We can. It gave me the
Is innocent. But even if you find out that he isn't, you'll still
exit seat.
I know your time is valuable.
Affirmative.
I just want to know the truth. I've attached the insurance claim to get you started. Good luck.
Okay, I forgot your question. I was listening to the lady. What was your question again?
He was talking about the programming voices, and then he said, "What's your thoughts on the gray market?" He wants a six.
Oh, I think you're going to pay a whole lot more money, and I think I actually
I really
considered.
want a 600i, but there's no way to buy it right now except for the gray market.
Right. I actually was looking at getting an Explorer, and because I couldn't buy one after I, thought about looking at all the luxury ships and the exploration ships, I really thought I wanted one. Then I realized that I knew, but I'd forgotten about it. I can't buy one anyway. It will be available for sale in November. You're going to pay an extra $100, $200 for that ship on the gray market. I guess if you think it's worth that. I think it's overpriced to begin with, and add another $200 for it. I'm not even interested in buying it on the gray market. And being I'm not going to worry about November, I probably won't buy the ship. I'll wait till I earn the money in game and buy one in game now. So I think it's silly. Their artificial scarcity of ships. I think they lose a lot of money. I don't know if they lose money. If you buy it on the gray market, CIG is getting the same money back. The trouble is you're playing with a middleman who's charging you $200. It's like buying a scalp ticket, you know. So, I mean, that's up to you. If it's worth the extra money, I guess, yeah, go, buy it any way you can. I don't really care if it hurts SIG or not. It's their own fault. But to me, it's just not worth the extra money. I mean, I think most of the ships in the game are overpriced. And if they don't want to sell me one, that's what I look at. You really want everybody to spend money, but you make it impossible, or I'm supposed to wait for you. I wait for SIG to open the sale up in November. Well, he just lost the sale for me. I mean, in November, I'm not going to buy one. I got over
I
the
don't know,
impulse.
haha, what is the usual price for a 600i? Sorry for all the noob questions.
It depends. If it's a regular,
Well, I can say my touring was 435, and I think the
I just
Explorer
fell
is
out of the
470.
ship. Well, I guess that really doesn't hurt anything, does it? Let's see. I got to go up here anyway, right? So falling out of the ship's not a big deal. Yeah, when I went down the ladder, I fell right out of the bottom. I gotta reverse this EVA thrust. I got it backwards. Using joysticks. But I have more control than if I use the pad. Okay, I'm inside Kovalix. I'm waiting on you. I got out quicker than you did.
I'll see if I can close the door from out here.
435 gauges from Gray or SIG.
Oh, that's from SIG. And I think the Explorer is another $50, $60 because you get a rover with it. So you're looking what 430 to 475, 485, and it'll probably be more expensive that the next time they put it for sale. But if you're looking at the gray market, you're probably looking at over $600.
I mean, the thing is, when you buy it from gray market, I don't think that counts towards your.
No, it doesn't. No, if you buy it from the gray market, you don't get any credit for concierge or anything like that. I mean, you get the ship. It's like somebody gifting you a ship is what they're doing. You don't get credit for spending that money with SIG. Let's see if I can remember where we're at here. Whoops. Passed it right up.
Hey, Darnell. It's Rosine over at Corporate Ops. Give me a shout back when you clock in. Just wanted to follow up a bit on the distro issue. Talk to you in a bit. Bye. Darnell. Rosine again. Still need to sync up about the power distribution problem. Where are you, man?
It work for you?
Getting tired of waiting.
I'm listening to one here. I don't know.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure because I didn't know if by both of us doing it was gonna change.
I don't know.
Because usually this little bright light right here, usually you can check this one, but it's not.
Well, the panel over there is working. You found a panel over here?
Yeah, I think it's all the voice ones.
Yeah, see, this one's not lit up for me. These aren't lit up for me. Only the one over here on the wall was. So obviously they got different panels at different times. Whoops. I just ran right into that.
I know I was running into you. I'm like, ow, ow.
Okay, that's when we go down, right? Or up.
I mean, I was looking at the 890 on the gray market, and it's 950, and I could buy it. The cheapest one I seen was 995.
Well,
The guy
that's,
said he was only going to stand to make like 17 bucks.
yeah, I was going to say the 890 is damn expensive just in the, from SIG. It's 850 or 950, isn't it? So that's different. Okay.
But if you're a concierge, just go. There's a spot in the concierge where you can request.
Okay.
Did you get that one? It's right there in that.
Carrick is expensive too.
Yeah, $600 now. Oh, man.
Yeah, see, I bought that Carrick pack right before it went to 1,000, so I paid $695 for all those. I mean, regular support. I mean, you can fish around on it and look under all the options and see if there's maybe a spot you can request a ship. I mean, the worst you can do is just tell them, look, hey, I didn't have the money, now I got the money. I'm really an upstanding citizen in the game. That's how I usually do it. And say I'd really like if you could unlock the ship. And tell them you want to refrain from going to the gray market. You'd rather be. And it took me, before this virus hit, it took me a month and a half to get a ship from.
All right. Whoops. Did you go down or up? Up. Only way you go. Passed it up.
I think down. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I still don't see why you're not showing up for me. Huh, that's just weird. Whoops. Oh, goodness. That's been a long time. Don't we have a door to open somewhere? If I remember, it's been a while since I did this.
Yeah, we got to go through all of these and then we loop around back to the door.
It's been a while.
So from this room that has the broken glass, you got to go down the hallway again. Because I usually check that console right there. There's two consoles, I believe, that have message.
Okay, can't go through there.
See, I'm in that opposite room right there where you're headed towards. I'm down here in the
Opposite side, huh?
no, the other way.
Oh, well, let's see. I see you there. Crunch.
Yeah, there's two consoles in here. You got to read.
That might help if I get upside down. I'm upside down.
I don't know how you're doing this in VR without getting sick.
I don't get seasick, so it's not an issue for me. But you're right. Some people would not be able to do this. But yeah, it's pretty. Hey, it's fun. All right. Okay, latest journal entries. Yeah, I remember. I got to read all the journal, and I had found that if you don't read through them, it doesn't work. Right? I have noticed in the past that you actually had to read all of them. Well, maybe it was just to know what to do was the thing.
Not really, because like I said, that first one I didn't get, and there was another time I didn't get one because it wasn't lit up, and I ended up getting a full 8,000.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't done this since it didn't pay nothing. Gee, I bet I haven't done this since 3.6, maybe 3.7.
So I ran this as many times as I possibly could, so I remembered it. Just like when I used to do the cave missions, which I need to start doing.
Yeah, back when I did it, I could get around in here like in a few minutes. But yeah.
And I got our Covalax delivery package too. I'm running around.
Okay. Got this one read. Now we'll go find the other one. Yeah, it's not bad in VR as long as you. I mean. You just gotta, like I say, I guess even the frame rates are pretty bad, so. Okay, it's not gonna let me log into that one. Why not? Did you have to log in?
You want the one that's over here? No, you don't have to mess with those.
Yeah, it really is fun to play this in VR. You just this looks like the same stuff. Is there any chance?
I don't even read any of that shit. I just
click through it. Well, no, I guess it is different. So it may be different.
I think this is where we loop back around and we can open the doors now.
Still says new mission pending, but I don't know why. Sure would be nice if it showed you up in here. I don't know why it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know why. See, markers are missing. That's just all there is to it. And you can see
my light that I'm flashing, or you can see.
I just see you. That's all I get to see. I see you carrying the box. I mean, you're not desynced or anything. It's just your marker doesn't show up. Yeah, I can't see your light.
Yeah, I remember this area being a lot dark.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because you couldn't see nothing.
Yeah, I always had to have my flashlight.
Yes. I think you're absolutely right. Close mobiGlas.
Closing mobiGlas.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, this is fun stuff in VR. I don't know. I'm sure, yeah. Whoops. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You have to set your controller up right, or you can't navigate in EVA. But
I also remember there used to be a server on here that had
yes,
a terminal to read, but it's gone.
Yeah, you had a server that you had to reset to get some of the codes. It's in this room. But I don't see anything showing up here. Here, did you get this monitor here?
Yeah, I just clicked it.
But yeah, there was a server in here you got to, I don't know if it was a bonus pay or something, but
I did a breakdown of the current power flow for the station, and it's looking like I'll need to run a stress test on the whole system to see where the runoff is.
Okay. Hey, just be careful.
yeah, this is the best mission they ever made as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that stuff's a lot of fun. I heard they fixed the server shard thing too, so I'm gonna have to check that one out when I get it.
Okay, it got turned around. That's what you get when you hit in the walls. They fixed the server shard one, huh? Yeah, I read that. Yeah, I did, but it wasn't working before. So did they really fix it, or it said it was missing blades, and they fixed that part of it? Did they fix the part where Yeah, see, it doesn't show that you opened the door.
No, you got to read that pad on the side there first.
Well, I didn't mean to pull
That'll
the
give you the
gun.
code that opens the door.
Yeah, I remember that now. Where's the door? Where's the... Which door, though? Oh, this one here.
Yeah, those terminals are like bright as the sun now.
All right. Did you give me the code or didn't you? I don't think they did. Yes, they did. Yeah, remember how dull they were and everything?
Hey, wanted to let you know that I got the ops guy's passcode last night. Took a whole damn bottle of Esquire to do it.
Took a whole bottle of Esquire.
I set the routine to bypass the monitoring protocols at 1400. The crates should go through, no problem. Just be ready at the drop, alright?
This door's not open.
Had to change over the security stuff. Codes attached.
This one won't open.
I wonder if we have to go back and read something else.
I thought we...
I don't know. I'll see. I'm going to turn it in. Fuck.
Okay, deliver crate to Port Olisar. You finished that. That worked. I don't know. There's something... we're missing... We missed something. I don't know what it was.
That or it's not working. I'll see right now. I turned mine in. I'll let... Nope, I got the 8
If it
grand.
was you guys,
Just turn it
would
in.
you choose Carrick or 600i?
Go ahead and turn it in. Marble glass.
Open moby glass.
I don't know, man. The 600i is just a luxury ship. I would say in your case, if you're going to do cargo, or you plan to do cargo, I would go with the Carrick because it's got 465 SCU of cargo in it. Can't beat that. The only other thing that's better than that's a Catapult.
I wanted to let you know that I got the information
The
you
only
sent.
problem with it is you can't fire the main gun, so if you're doing solo stuff, you gotta be careful.
Kovalex owes me and my husband an
But you'll have a
apology.
shield that can pretty much take
Thank you
anything.
again.
Yep, turn it in.
Loading your payment to your account now.
Now it says... Yeah,
Yeah, I got the package.
it turned it in. So what the hell? I thought we had to open both doors. Whoops.
That's what it was like before, but hey, I got the 8,000.
Did I just run into you? Or was that me running into myself? I don't remember. Come on now.
I think I went the wrong way for the exit. Maybe not. Nope, that elevator shaft was the exit.
Looking at a Carrick right now for 565 with lifetime sounds too good to be true, lol.
Yeah, it's probably just a standalone Carrick with no Pisces.
Yeah, that's something's not right. Yeah, well, or they bought it back when they were $400. But yeah, it probably won't have a Pisces.
Well, I just died right outside the ship trying to get in.
I ain't got that far yet. Whoops, I'm pretty sure that's the damn doorway.
You're gonna have to take the Valkyrie and the package just sitting right outside the back door. Don't die.
How'd it kill you? Okay, that's the front of the ship, so that ain't gonna work. Do you know why it killed you? You're open.
I went to sort of go upward and in, and
I don't see the package.
did you select the mission? Oh yeah, you got it. It's not too far.
Might be because you were upside down, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I bet it was. I don't see the package out here anywhere. Did you get inside the ship at all?
No, I didn't even make it in.
I wanna
I
flip
kind
a
of
coin
stopped.
now for a
I went too
600
low,
or
I
a
think, and I
carrot
hit the
lol. Hashtag
bottom.
desperation.
I do not see the package out here. I'm looking.
I seen it. It had a marker on it.
I see delivery drop off. But let's see what this is. Crate 51 meters away. Holy shit. I see it now anyway, but I don't know why it would have floated so far away. Whoa. Okay, I got it back. Now I got to get in the, try to get in without, I'm sure what happened is it's backed you into the gravity field on it. Okay, let me get turned around here. So I need to get high enough that I do not.
Wait, so if you are doing cargo you have to manually load your ship if you're solo?
No, not yet. That's not in the game, so. Okay, I'm gonna try and sneak in here high. But I'm sure you got snapped to the gravity grid. Alright, should be down. Yeah, that's what it did. It's just gonna kill me here if I'm not careful. Wow, lost the goddamn crate. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's what's happening is it's, oh wow, this ship's not good to get into.
I noticed on those ones that have angles, you sort of got to go straight and then go up like at the last.
Well, I'm not dead, but I cannot.
Crate went to your right.
Of course, outside the ship, right? So it's 5 meters away. I probably can't break the grid. Okay, I got the thing back. Now the trouble is trying to get back into the ship. The gravity grid is throwing you out. So. God damn. I can't get back. Is there another door in this damn thing? It's not letting me in the ship. It's purposely
And I'm on
throwing
my
me
way
out.
over there.
Is there a side door?
The only side door, the drop doors,
This
but I don't
looks
know if you can
hella
open them from the
complicated.
outside.
Just putting a crate into a ship lol.
No, it's usually not like this. We are in space, and the ship has its own gravity well, gravity grid, and it's not letting us pass the grid. So this is not normal. Normally you just walk up the ramp. But see, something is actually, even though I am clear of everything, it's not letting me in the ship. Is what the cause is.
I see.
And I thought if I stayed toward the ceiling, even though it would slam me into the grid, it's not far enough, it should kill me. But it's not killing me, but it's just like when I get to the opening here, it just throws me out. Well, the worst can happen, Di. Let me power it in. Rrr. Nope. It's not going to let me do it. Okay, got in. The key is to land on the deck lid and then run in. Make sure you're on the grid. But yeah, by landing on the door itself, forcing myself down on it, I was able to run in. I couldn't fly in, but I could run in. So yeah, that needs to be fixed.
So that's weird because on my Defender, when I go in the front like that, I have to sort of go up at an angle, and I land perfectly every.
Yeah, normally you have to, I tried it that way, trying to get up over it. It wouldn't let me in. It just like there was a wall there, it just knocked me back out. But I landed on the deck, the open ramp, and then it let me run in. So They designed it differently.
Oh, so the guy was talking about cargo.
Yeah.
Cargo, all you have to do is go to a landing area and load it up from inside of a terminal.
Yeah, we don't have, what are they calling them? Cargo, sooner or later there's going to be cargo things. I think that's the
And I
next.
believe they're going to be cargo drones.
Yeah, isn't that the next patch maybe? I don't know. But they will.
Hopefully not. I like it the way it is right
Yeah,
now.
they're going to load and unload your ship automatically, but it's going to be downtime. You're going to have to wait on them to load it. Now it's just instantaneous. You buy it, it's there. But there's going to be downtime waiting for a load and unload. And it may not be the next patch, maybe the one after that. They keep changing things.
I wonder if this little X85X will fit inside that bay.
Let me get out of this bay before you do that. I don't know if I can climb this ladder with this box.
No, you probably won't be able to. You'll probably just have to set the
I'm
box
going
off
to
to the
set it over
side.
here to the side by the gunner.
Because I remember in 3.8, no, 3.7 was it? You were able to climb inside of a ship with a box.
Right. And they supposedly fixed all the grids, so you didn't have to do that. Good. It didn't fall through the ship. Deliver crate to port officer. Oops. I'm the ladder.
Those physics are all wacky.
Did you get in? Just say you're not showing up.
I'm still flying there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I got upstairs, so you can't squash me. I know that's what you were planning. Shish kebab by an X85X.
It's not complicated to do this crate missions like this, but right now it's just a new patch and just everything's funky. Even the slightest bit of server lag will screw this whole game up.
Well, yeah, frame rates are so bad it doesn't take much to make, you know. Like I say, they need to optimize some of this crap.
I mean, I'm sitting at $2 million from doing cargo runs in my Caterpillar from the last patch, and it carries over.
Yep, stays persistent. Yeah, I'm at about 900,000 doing various stuff, not doing cargo runs. Well, I don't have a ship for it. Though I did light cargo, I guess, in Connie a few times, but you're looking only 10K a run, so it's not, you know, doesn't hold near as much as them Caterpillars and Carracks do. And I guess most of that I've made mining. I mean, I've done a lot of missions and stuff, but I can do 79.
I thought it was just me because I literally just started up the game this morning, never played before.
No,
So I set my video settings to medium to see if that will make my frame rate go up.
No.
But no.
What I have found about their settings, I can't even tell they do any different. So whether you got them on low, ultra high, or medium, it doesn't help with frame rates.
See, I was reading something about that,
Uh-huh.
and somebody was saying to set your graphics higher so it takes the load off the CPU. I mean, that's probably if you're running an older system, but somebody I think was running it with a 980 Ti, and it was still running pretty good. But they had to turn their graphics.
Huh. Yeah, no, this patch is really bad. I would say by average from the last PU patch, we're probably averaging 20 frames per second less than we were.
Yeah, 20 seems to be the average for me now.
Yeah.
Even though when I'm out here in space, I'm at 40 something, which is not. I should be at 60 or 50,
Right.
60.
Like I say, I'm running right now in your ship. I'm at 34, and normally something like this, I'd be 50, 55. And I'm in VR, so I really notice the frame rate hit more than somebody who's playing on the monitor.
See, I was reading, I either seen it in chat or I was reading something. I think it was in chat that there was some sort of memory leak in the PTU anyway when it was.
I don't
test
know. I know it's using a whole bunch of RAM. Let me see. What's it using right now? 16 meg?
Yeah, I think that's probably memory leak. That's why people are getting
And the
crashed.
thing about it is of course, my video memory, I'm running 7 gig of video memory. But it could be because I've got 2 monitors running plus VR in a headset, so that could be
Yeah,
why.
I was going to try to turn my SLI on to see if it helps a little bit, because I think when I was in the PTU, I flipped it on, and it actually worked a little bit better frame rates even in my.
It might, if you're getting some graphic card help, you know what I mean?
But the problem with that is the stupid flicker that comes from it. From the
Yes. That's like me running in geometry mode. When I run in geometry mode, which is just absolutely gorgeous and really great 3D.
G-Bus 16 gigs of memory. Luckily I updated to a 32 LOL.
Yeah, I can't. I was running 16, but I stream and everything at the same time. And here lately, it's and now with and I could stream still with 16 megs and 3.82, but I couldn't stream this. I couldn't stream 3.9 because the game itself uses too much RAM for 16 megs. But I wasn't that long ago. I upgraded to 32 megs. So, but yeah, overall, my system's probably right now. I'm probably using a total of what 22 megs between streaming and everything else being on right now. But the game itself is using over 16 gigs.
Yeah, 32 seems to be the best number for this game, right?
Well, right now it is. You can't run. I mean, people who only have 16 megs right now, I bet they're having a lot of issues with DCs. They're getting into they have to utilize their page file. And I can see that creating a really bad experience. I mean, frame rates are bad enough without trying to get on running off your page file. Especially if you're not running an M2 SSD.
See, my M2 is too small, so I'm just running it off a regular Samsung.
Well, no, but your
but
your page file will be running off your Samsung. You know what I mean?
But I left that open. Like, that's a 1 terabyte
Uh-huh.
hard drive for just this game. Like, there's nothing.
Yeah, your page file is probably running off your M2, so you'd be all right.
Yeah, my M2 is only like 256. I was thinking about upgrading, but I don't want to copy Windows over. I hate doing
I
stuff like
upgraded
that.
my gaming PC just
if you
for
buy a
this game, LOL,
Samsung
and yes,
970
I bought two
Evo.
1 terabyte Samsung SSDs.
Yes. Yeah, I have a terabyte and a half. I have I have a 2 terabytes. I have a 500 M2. I got a 1 terabyte 860, and then I have a 500 gig scan disk. But if you buy Samsung, their program to copy your drives works really, really good. Because that's what I did when I put in my M2. I copied it off my regular SSD, and it went slicker than shit. It didn't take me 10 minutes. Is it going to fit? See you coming. Oh, you're going to kill us. I'm going to die. I know I'm going to die. It is going to fit. Barely, but the wings just barely went in. Or is it stuck? Nope, it's still coming. You look like you are stuck, though. Can you fold the wings up? Can you break the ends off? Yep, it's not going to go through. Wings are too wide. Ooh, but you can land on the deck like that. If there was any way to fold the wings up, you should have brought a Merlin. But a Merlin would fit in there. Now just push it out.
The Merlin has no quantum drive.
Oh, yeah, you could have got here, right?
I'll leave the hunk junk out here. It's no big deal.
No, ain't gonna hurt to fall.
We got company out here anyway.
Oh, but you know how people love to shoot ships sitting out here while they're doing the mission.
It was all green on that radar, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, it might be somebody doing the mission. I mean, but there for a while, every time you come out here, you go do the mission, you come back out in your ship's history.
Man, I wanted a 300i for my first ship, LOL.
They make good little starter ships, 300 series. The Avengers make them. The 300s are prettier, are more attractive. But the Avenger Titan makes a really good starter ship because it does a little bit of everything. But so does the 300 series now. It used to be, before they reworked it, it had no cargo grid. Now it does.
We got 4 pirates out here. Probably NPCs because they're not moving.
Yeah. You'll get to quantum drop before they get to us. And the crate stayed in the ship. All right. I'm glad to see your quantum travel transitions aren't any smoother than mine are.
A little bit, not that much.
Exit seat.
Yeah, I like the 300 series. I like all the Origin ships. There's
Well,
some,
yeah, they're slick. They're the fanciest,
yeah, they're the Cadillacs of space.
yeah, spaciest looking ships. They really look like spaceships, you know, sleek ones. Star Trekky is what I call it. More like Star Trek ships, sleek and slim, and where other ships are more like Star Wars, they're just bulky. But yeah, Origin's the best looking ships.
Yes, Origin is nice. 600i is one of the reasons I got this game in the first place. But now I'm torn between that and the Carrack.
Well, one thing to remember, the 600i minimum crew is 2 people. The Carrack minimum crew is what, 6?
Yeah, you can't fire the guns on the Carrack.
Yeah, so once all the gameplay gets into the game, you're going to need, what, 4 or 5 other people in the Carrack with you to be able to use it. Or you can't hire NPCs, I guess. But that's something people aren't thinking about buying ships. There is a minimum crew requirement, and if you can't, you have to have that many people on board to make the ship serviceable. Where the 600i only needs 2 people. It'll carry more, you know what I mean? But it has to have 2, where the Carrack has to have a whole lot more. So that's something to think about. Now, the Carrack can carry a Pisces, which is nice. Make no mistake about it. But both of them have rovers. I mean, you can have a rover in both.
Yeah, the Carrack can also carry an Aurora.
Right. I take that back. I just fell out of the ship again. Son of a bitch. Well, at least I didn't go through the Olisar. I just went through the bottom of your ship. Going down the ladder. That's a definite bug. Definite bug.
See, I had no problem with it. I wonder if it's because you're probably pushing down to go down the ladder when you go through.
Well, just to get myself moving the first time, you know, I step in the ladder and you're standing there, you're hanging on to it, and I push down to go down.
You might want to go back in there. I just grabbed the package, and now I have a space screen running at 80 frames a second, and I see nothing.
Hang on. Let me get to the back of the ship here. More than one way to pick up a package.
I don't think I can pick it up. Well, I picked it up, so I might have.
Oh, you're even purple now. Did you change, or that might be somebody else?
No, something happened.
Okay. Can you set it down?
Oh, it's in my hands.
We got a purple.
Oh, that's somebody else. Yeah.
He's waving, so it's okay. I can't grab it. Here, let's see if I can't. Why is it letting me?
No, I'm gonna have to exit.
I'm getting down to the point to just let Siri decide for me by flipping a coin.
I can't
LOL.
even exit. I have to control alt delete.
Okay, you exit. The box is there. I got it now. All right. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm in VR, so I can't use chat. But I don't think the minute of care if you check out the ship. We were having a little. He DC'd there. Whoops. Wow! I just busted inside Port Olisar from the ship.
I must have stored my ship then.
Yeah, I'm inside, but I'm not on the flight deck. I'm just up here.
Wow, what just happened?
I think they stored the ship.
Dude, that's crazy. That's awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
now I'm trying to figure. Oh, deliveries over here. Yeah, I mean, we were just standing there, and the other guy was there too, and we're just both here at Olisar now. Okay, are you back in yet?
No, the server's full.
Okay, well, I see we're in a party. You shouldn't get that. I'm going to stand here waiting until you get back in, and maybe I can share. If I don't starve to death first. My water's down to 67, and my food is 89. I got MRIs or MREs and water, so it's not a problem. Well, if it's stayed persistent, I should have. But I'll wait till we get back in game. And that's what the beeping is I'm hearing. It's telling me I'm dying. Well, I'm not really dying, but I'm hungry. Yeah, that was weird. Just standing in the back of the ship there. Next thing I know, I'm up in Olisar. Didn't expect that.
I wonder if I got a fine for that.
I wouldn't think so. I think they just timer screw up.
There
I
you
don't know
go.
why we get a time.
I just hope I spawn at freaking Alisar. Sometimes it doesn't always work.
Well, you touch down with a ship, so you should. I mean, if we hadn't have been on the pad yet, wait, the box just disappeared. Where'd the box go? The box just disappeared out of my hands. It's gone. How did that happen? Okay.
Or if the timer ran out.
Do we have a timer for it?
I don't think we had a timer for that, unless
Let me
it
see
did
if I
anyway.
can do drop off. Probably not. Oh, damn, I should have dropped it all. Yeah, the box is gone. Yep. It just disappeared out of my hands. It was there, and I was watching the box and waiting for you to get logged in, and it just disappeared. And it's not showing up anywhere. Let's see. Crate is 5. You have the
The
crate.
spawn.
576 meters away. You're near the crate. So obviously when you...
You have to reshare that with me then.
Okay.
So I can see.
Mobile glass. Mobile glass. Yeah, you're on the other strut, obviously. Okay, let's see. Accept that. And we're going to share here. Here it comes. Did you get?
Yeah, 30 millimeters.
Yeah, it was in my hands. All of a sudden now it's 571 meters away. When you logged in, it took the crate from me. Probably when you froze, the game recognized that you had the crate and it didn't. So yeah, you...
They're saying it's on the roof, so I'll go check. We're sitting here, we're bound and determined to finish this damn.
Well, you know, yeah, for 5,000 credits, we're gonna kill ourselves. Hey, we've had just about everything happen. I could probably fly over EVA. You sure it's on the roof? Maybe it's just upstairs. Because when I appeared in this, it wasn't on the roof. It was upstairs.
Let's see if I spawn in the same habitat thing. Maybe it's in there. I don't know. It's just showing it. Looks like it's inside.
I bet it's up in Easy Hab somewhere. I mean, I can...
Yeah, I just spawned and it's sitting right in front of me.
Yep. Alright, so all you have to do is...
Yeah, I killed myself and spawned back in there, and there it is.
There may be a few bugs.
Oh, that's a good one. It's actually not game break.
That's true. We worked around it, so that's not bad. Most of them, once it bugs, you're done. Okay. Live fire weapons won't open. How about that? Huh.
Yeah, none of my doors are open.
Yeah, like I say, Wi-Fi weapons here. Let me try the other one. I think they got broken things. Yep, here's another guy standing here. That's an NPC though. Even though I try to open them, they're just not opening. So this server is,
Yep, 30K.
yeah. It says this channel I'm on has been disbanded, so I haven't 30K'd yet, but I'm sure I will.
I guess the game doesn't want us to finish the mission.
Yep. Looks like to me that's the case. None of the doors are working. Haven't 30K'd yet. Oh, there it goes. 30K. Alright, I'm going to take a break for a little bit in a minute.
Yeah, sounds good. That kind of frustrated me.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm hungry. That's my problem. I'm hungry. That wasn't bad. We had fun, so what the hell? I mean, we could have made another 2,500 apiece, but
All right, I'll see you later.
yeah, like I say, we got the good part done. So, but you know, one thing about it, we expect bugs. But we'll talk at you later. I'm gonna go find me something to eat. Boy, the streams are still showing old stuff. I wonder, huh? That's kind of weird. Okay, catch you later.
I take it easy.
Yeah, we just, Liger, we had just server disconnect, 30K disconnect. It went bad. So that's why we got thrown out.
That was lame.
Oh, yeah, it was lame. But that's what happened. We got a server disconnect. Both of us, the whole server shut down, I think, is what it boils down to. Got all of us. So we're out of here.
Add us, we are down for doing good stuff in the verse.
Yes. Yes, just add us on your friends list. We happy to play. But yeah, when you log in, just add Demenant and I to your friends list, and the invite will be sent to us automatically, and we'll get some gameplay in. Okay, we're out of here. Bye bye.